Hi Taste of Trini family. In today's episode, I'll be sharing a traditional coconut chutney or coconut choka recipe. And I say traditional because I'll be roasting the coconuts on an open flame on the fireside or the chulha, and then we'll use the sill and the lorha to actually grind it into that coconut chutney. So this video is actually dedicated to my late great grandma. She always made coconut chutney and she made it seem so effortless. She was such a strong woman and anything she made tasted so delicious. She used to use very simple ingredients and her food always tasted amazing. Everything I do on my channel is dedicated to preserving the rich culture and traditions that were passed on in my family. So I hope you enjoy it. And I'm gonna cut this coconut open. So let's see if I can do this. So you'll want to start off by cracking your dried or mature coconut, and you want to dig the nut out of there. Once the nut is out, you're going to place it onto a rack onto your fireside or your chulha so that it's exposed to the flame. And you can do this on your stovetop as well. Just put a rack on the burner and then put the coconut on there and it'll be exposed to the open flame. You can even do this on a barbecue grill or coal pot or whatever you have on hand that can expose the nut to that fire or the open flame. And you want to roast it until it's really nice and charred on the outside. So as you can see, it's nearly finished. So what you want is for it to be nice and charred on both sides. So all we're gonna do is scrape out the charring, so don't get too scared. All the burned charred pieces gonna get scraped off, and then we're gonna grind it using the sill and lorha. So mom is resting that last piece of coconut into the fire. It's taken a little long, and then these are the finished ones. And we still have the fire going here, so if you want to put some corn to roast or some murtani to make, like you could roast some tomatoes, some peppers and make a little murtani with the leftover fire. Now I'm just gonna let the roasted coconuts, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and get cool, and then I'll show you how to prepare it to make the coconut choka or coconut chutney. So the next step of the coconut chutney is to scrape the charred bits off of the coconut. So you'll see both sides are charred. So this is what I'm gonna do. So all you want to do is just scrape it off. You don't have to get all off, but just get the excess, too much excess. You don't want it to have too much of a smoky flavor. So this looks good. Once you get those thick charred pieces off like this, like these really burnt up pieces, once you get those off, then it's fine. So all I do is, before I put it on the sill, I want to grate it. It makes it much easier. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll show you the next step on how we actually put the coconut choka or the coconut chutney together. So I started grating half of the coconuts and I put some in the food processor. So the next half I put it in the food processor and it got fairly fine. So this is good enough to put on the sill. This is a sill, this is a lorha. It's an old school method of grinding seasonings. It's not really old school in my family because we still use it to grind seasoning. So the other things to put the coconut choka together, the coconut chutney together, you'll need some fresh shadon beni or bandhania leaves. Some of them are looking too great though. But that's okay. You'll need hot pepper, depending on your preference, how hot you want the chutney or the choka. And you'll need some garlic. I like to put enough garlic, so this is about a head, about 10 cloves. Yeah, that should be about 10 cloves for you. So I'm gonna start by grinding the seasonings. I'm just gonna use a little piece of pepper for now, because this pepper are all hot. The shadon beni or the bandhania is already washed, so it's clean. And you're gonna use the spoon to grind your seasonings. To me, this is the best way to grind seasonings. It has a different flavor. And for those of you who asked what kind of stone it is, this is blue limestone. And it's more than 80 years old, I think. It's probably close to 100 years old. So this is the motion that you want to use when grinding the seasonings. You're going to put some pressure on the lorha like this, and you're going to kind of push forward like that. And in that way, you'll be grinding the seasonings really nice and fine, and also you'll be seasoning your sill. So this sill is actually blue limestone and it's close to 100 years old. It was passed on from my dad's family. Now let's add the coconut. So I'm gonna add it little by little. And I'm gonna use the same motion to grind it. So the only thing about this is you see how much I have. So it's a little bit hard to work with on the sill, but you can do it in portions and do the seasoning separate and then mix everything together. I just really like grinding everything together. It makes a really nice combination, especially when you grind the coconut on the sill. It seasons the sill with that coconut oil. So mommy always grinds coconut, pepper, seasonings, everything on this sill so it's well seasoned. So this looks good, this texture. Depending on how fine you want it, you may want to grind a little bit more. But this looks good enough for me. I like to have a little bit of pieces to chew or to bite into. I like a little bit of big pieces. So I'm just going to put this back into my plate and we'll work from there. So all we have to do now is add a little bit of salt, mix it in. taste it. I feel it need a little pepper, you know. Let me get the camera woman a little bit to taste. Wait,
It tastes good. Yeah.
Pepper.
Messing some pepper.
Pepper. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing the video and I hope that it was helpful for you. Be sure to leave me all your comments, questions and suggestions in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you all. Thank you so much to Uncle Mukesh for demonstrating how to sanay the food and to Kelsey for being my video woman for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!